everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and I'm back with another video. I'd like to start off by thanking you guys because I just hit 1000 subscribers and I'm literally so happy. I know it's a small achievement for many, but this is literally such a huge goal and I'm so excited to move forward from here. So as a thank you, today I'm here with another doodle tutorial. So this time I'm going to be showing you guys a few expressions that you can use on your doodles, and if you want to see this in a full doodle artwork, I would really recommend you check out my previous video. I'll link this video in the card above, so don't forget to check it out. Anyways, I'm going to be showing you guys about 7 different emotions and how you can create them just by emphasizing on the eyes. So getting started, the first emotion that we're going to work on is happiness. So to start out, we're going to make a circle. And since I want to add a pupil inside, I'm going to make a curved line which will kind of make a crescent-like shape. The larger portion of the eye is going to be the pupil, and that's the area that we're going to create the highlight in. To do that, just add 2 more circles and these will be your highlights. For the eyebrows, just make 2 curved lines right above the eyes so that the eyebrows look slightly raised. This will ensure that the character looks happy and that their eyes are wide open in excitement. For the mouth, you can go any which way, but I chose to make a curved D-shaped mouth. And of course, once you color in the pupil and mouth, it will all come together. So this other technique of drawing happy eyes always reminds me of SpongeBob for some reason. Start out with a curved line and add an elongated semicircle on top of that. This will be the entire eye. Make another semicircle inside that to create a pupil and add 2 smaller dots for the highlights. I feel like highlights are a very key feature in making the eyes give out emotion. Because this eye shape is so elongated already, you can skip the eyebrows and make a D shape for the mouth. For this mouth, I added a line in the middle of the mouth which makes it look like a tongue, and of course once you color it in, it's gonna look complete. The next emotion is blushing. Now I know that blushing isn't an emotion, but it's kind of a necessary expression because it makes the character look really cute. Start off by making a circle and adding a smaller circle within. Again, add 2 more highlights inside the pupil to make the character look happy. For the eyebrows, make very small curved lines right above the eyes, and for the mouth, I used an elongated D shape. And by adding small slanted lines on the cheek area, you can indicate the blush of a character. For the second technique, you can draw the character with closed eyes. It's pretty common during blushing, people tend to lower their gaze, so just making 2 curved lines would achieve that. Try to make the ends of the lines a bit thicker, which will indicate eyelashes. Again, adding the mouth and blush lines will complete the character's blush look. An emotion I love to draw is the tired emotion. Start out by drawing a circle, add a curved line within the circle to indicate drooping eyelids. Since the eyelid is drooping, the pupil is going to be half hidden behind it. Making a smaller pupil is an indication that the character is extremely tired. Add eyebrows closer to the eyes, right above the eyelids, and for the mouth, try to mimic the shape of a bean. To make it simpler, think of it as an inverted D shape with curvier sides. We made one tired look with smaller pupils, now let's try one with larger pupils. So start out with circles and add a smaller drooping lid. To achieve this, make the curved line closer to the top. Now make a circle within the eye. Make sure that the circle you make is covered with a drooping lid so it shows that the pupil is slightly covered by the drooping lid. Basically, the drooping lid is how you kind of achieve the tired look. Add 2 smaller circles for highlights and just add the same mouth shape as before. To draw sad eyes, make 2 curved lines indicating closed eyes. Don't forget to add thickness on the ends of the lines so that they look like full eyelashes. Make an inverted D shape for the mouth and you're pretty much done. For a more complex sad face, start by making half a circle and add a smaller circle inside it. Now to add tears, make small curved lines connecting together to make a Y shape. You can achieve this by making small strokes connecting together to make the entire tear shape. Just make sure that this shape is following the curve of the eyeball so it looks more natural. Making tears might be tricky, but it really makes the character look much more expressive. Since the majority of the emotion is held in the eyes here, I would prefer making a much smaller mouth. You can obviously go ahead and make a bigger mouth, it all depends on your personal opinion, but my personal preference is to make a smaller mouth. For eyebrows, make downward curves. This makes the character look more sad and depressed. Color in the pupil and you're done. So next we'll look at goofy expressions. Start off with a simple circle and make a smaller curved line within. This is to make the pupil, so make sure that it's not too small. Then make simple brows and try to make them curve upwards so they look more on the happy side. For the mouth, make a slightly curved smiley face and add a small tongue to it. For the tongue, you can make a U shape attached with the mouth. So going back to the eyes, I added single highlights in both eyes and I made sure that they were slightly downwards. So it kind of looks like the eye is looking downwards towards the tongue, which in a way adds to the goofy look. Another way to make the goofy expression is by changing up the eyes. We can go back to the eye shape we made in the happy expression, but this time I'm keeping the entire eye shape smaller and adding smaller circles right in the center. After adding a highlight, just color in the pupils. For eyebrows, you can use the same curved eyebrow lines, and as for the mouth, just make a smiley face and add a tongue upwards. You can also add the tongue downwards like the previous goofy expression to create variety. The next expression I wanted to do was a winking expression. Start out by one circle and add the upper lid slightly drooped. It needs to be slightly drooped because the second eye is going to be squinted shut, and this action is going to pull the skin around your eyes to the center. So for the winking eye, make a curved line. Try to thicken this line so it indicates thicker eyelashes, and I also added a small flick at the end so it looks more like a cat eye, but that's totally optional. So for the mouth, make sure that the lip is pulled towards the winking eye because like I said, when you're winking, your skin is pulled towards the winking eye and it lifts up the lips slightly as well. For the second winking expression, we're gonna make the same eye shape as before. For the second eye, make a curved line to make a wing. And for the mouth, I decided to make an open mouth. So start out by making the first curved smile and make a small vertical line to connect it downwards. This will help in making the mouth look slightly open. Again, make sure that the mouth end towards the winking eye is more pinched and narrow. For the eyebrows, I made a smaller brow on the winking eye pointing downwards and more towards the eye because again, your eye is pulled towards the winking eye, and I feel like I've said this about 50 times, but that's a really important key point here. So the last expression for today is an angry one. Start out by making two circles, one small and one large. Now add upper and lower lids on both of your eyes and add smaller pupils inside it. Make sure both pupils are the same size, which would mean that the pupil inside the smaller eye is going to be covered by the upper and lower lid. So the eyebrows are the best part of this expression. For the smaller eye, make a dipped curve on it, and for the larger eye, make sure that your curve is starting closer to the eye, but it moves further away as it goes along. To make the shape easier, just think of it as a hook in the eyebrow. Now for the second angry expression, I got really inspired by the anger emotion from the movie Inside Out. So for the eyes, you're gonna make those elongated rectangular shapes and make sure that the edges are soft and the outside ends of the eyes are broader. For the eyes, make semicircles in the center of the eye. As for the eyebrows, follow the natural curve of the eye you just made, but for one of the eyes, just make half of the eyebrow. Now for the mouth. Start by making a curved line for the edge of the mouth and make a horizontal line connecting it to the other edge of the mouth. Now just repeat the same process for the remainder of the mouth. You can draw this out by pencil and try to maintain a squarish shape for the mouth. Once you fill out the pupils and the mouth area, it's gonna look fully complete. And with that, we're done with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope that you guys found it useful. I know it's a bit tricky to make these and I wasn't completely clear at every stage, but if you mimic the style of doodling, you can totally replicate these expressions. Anyways, if you like this video, please don't forget to click the thumbs up button and leave a comment down below. If you make a doodle artwork using these expressions, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I am SanaRZB, and if you tag me, that'll make me so happy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!